I am so excited for this morning. I cannot express how excited I am. I have been awake pretty much all night, which doesn't happen very often, but the last time I had a sleepless night, you will hopefully all remember just how incredible my morning shoot ended up being. Because the conditions this morning are incredible. So this morning I'm kind of thinking I've had another sleepless night for another reason, and behind me there are these incredible clouds this morning, and they are just beginning to show signs that they're going to be lighting up in the next half an hour. So I'm going to get myself out, get myself down to the beach and try and find some compositions to make the most of this. But yeah, as I said before, if you have a sleepless night, get up for sunrise, because potentially it's the universe's way of telling you that it's going to be a good shoot. How amazing is that blanket of clouds? It is just so incredible. This camera, where you're currently looking, probably isn't picking it up, but I'm going to now show you a clip of it zoomed in to these clouds to showcase the texture within them. It is just, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, and I'm expecting this to light up pretty fiery red in the next 15-20 minutes. It's currently low tide, which makes this morning even better for photography, because I'm going to try to utilise these pools of water on the beach. Because it's early in the morning, there's not too many footprints around. I currently can't see anybody here. I appear to have the beach to myself, but I have seen one or two footprints here, so people have obviously been here already. But the beach is as pristine as it possibly could be. The tide is out, it's sunrise, and I am so excited. I haven't been this excited for sunrise for ages. I just hope it manifests as I'm hoping it will, because if it does, this is going to be amazing. You know, one of the things I love about coastal photography in particular is the fact that the beach is forever changing. But because the beach is forever changing, it's very difficult to plan shoots at the beach. Every time you come here, there's different tidal pools, different, you know, things wash up on the beach. But this morning, really, I'm focusing on the tidal pools. And I'm really struggling this morning, actually, to find a composition to utilise this. Although I think I may just have found one. But yeah, it can be difficult to come down in the morning and find a composition when the beach is forever changing, but that's what makes it so exciting. Right, those clouds are starting to get quite pink now, so I'm going to try this image and see how it goes. Well, the sunrise was quite frankly amazing, but it didn't really work for me this morning, and the reason for that is that although there is the pools of water that I was envisaging this morning, that I was really hoping I could get some lovely reflection shots of the sunrise and get sort of, you know, sort of a really nice fine art style images I was kind of after this morning of these pools of water with the sun rising and the beautiful light and colours reflected on it. Because it's quite breezy this morning, although we've got the pools of water, they have got a lot of ripples within them, which is preventing that lovely still reflection type image. And they're also not located quite in the position today that would have utilised the sunrise. So I really wanted this morning to stay away from the iconic shots of the beach huts and the groins and the yachts, but I found myself just gravitating towards them because they were the only subjects that sort of worked with the sunrise, which is a real shame in some respects, because as you can see that sunrise was amazing. But what I wanted to say is, just because you've got a good sunrise doesn't mean you're going to get good photographs. The location, what's at the location, and how the light interplays with the landscape will determine what images you manage to get. And this morning it just wasn't working. So what I did was I decided to change tact, and I thought back to the ICM work that I was doing in the woodlands a few months ago, and I remembered that it's something I've wanted to do at the coast for a while now. And because we had these lovely subtle pinky purple clouds over the sea, and we've got these lovely bands of water as the tide's retreating, I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to do some ICM by moving my camera from side to side to create motion and create something a little bit more artistic and creative. So of course ICM's not everybody's cup of tea, but on days like today where your kind of generic landscape shots aren't working, it could be a great way to go home with something that you are reasonably happy with. I'll show you the ICM shots now, and I hope you like them. So there we have it, a challenging morning but a beautiful morning, and I'm hoping that one or two of those images have turned out okay. It's now officially autumn. Autumn officially started yesterday, so I'm sure in the coming weeks my videos are going to be more in the woodlands, but of course the coast is my home and I absolutely love it. So a great morning this morning, and I'm so glad that I had a sleepless night, because to miss that sunrise would have been devastating. You know, there's nothing worse. I don't know whether you've thought about this, but do you know, when I go out on mornings like this morning and things don't quite manifest photographically as I'd hoped, I always think I never regret going out. And if I'd been home and saw images of this morning's sunrise on social media later, I would have been so annoyed at myself for not getting up and disheartened. But the fact that I was here is amazing in itself, and yeah, I'm really happy with how this morning's went overall, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. As always, I want to say a huge thank you for watching, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you all again next time.